What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about pajamas today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I recently found out yesterday that I am a top 100 wallet holder of pajamas. Shout out to the pajamas gang, right? Hoping and praying my money's in the right place, but not really. I'm very confident that pajamas is going to do well. I like the chart. I like where it's at. A lot of volume died off, generally speaking, whenever you consolidate and your volume starts to die off. That's how you know you're going to see a breakout one way or another. And yes, you can consolidate to the downside and still break out to the downside. It's just more common to break out to the upside. Like whenever you're moving up and then you get a downward consolidation, it's more likely to break to the upside. If you're moving down, this is a move down, but it's a consolidation of the initial move that was up, right? This initial mania move. So all this is consolidation. At the very least, we have some form of a significant retracement to come, and not even at the very best, but what I'm expecting, like somewhere in the midway zone. This is like at the very least, your most pessimistic look, you get some kind of standard retracement from this high to this low. But realistically, we're probably going to see new all-time highs for this thing. Optimistically, we will not just see all-time highs, but 100x, a 200x. It's at 0.0028 right now. This thing could be worth $2 by the end of the, or maybe not $2, sorry, 28 cents or more by the end of the cycle, right? That's the optimistic look. But the realistic look to me is that we would at least see a higher high. How much higher we go past the cycle, I don't know, but I would expect at least a higher high here. And if we do see that from a relative high to a relative low, oops, that's not it. You know, the minimum projected target would be about 8.5 cents. Maximum projected target's about 24.6 cents. With the given price we have now, that's anything from like a 30x to an 84x. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but crazy things like this happen, and they happen specifically with coins like this that are low market caps, right? That have pumped a good bit. They've consolidated for a little while, and it's been some time. So even if we don't see new all-time highs, which again, that's to me, that's the probable outcome. Anything in this humongous zone that we have, right? Even if we don't see that, a standard retracement from here would be a 4x, a 88 or a 786, 886 retracement, which is also pretty standard. That would be, you know, anything from a 7x to a 9x. So a 4x to a 9x at the very least is possible from here. And if this were to be some kind of flop of a coin, again, you'd at least, I would think, get some kind of standard retracement. And that would likely happen in a very short amount of time, right? The rest of crypto is getting bullish. Solana meme coins are getting bullish, right? Solana's pumping and all that. This is a Solana meme coin. It's a cat meme coin, but it's on the Solana blockchain, right? At the very least, I would expect some kind of significant retracement up, but we'll see. Time will tell. To be completely fair, you know, looking at this and using my own kind of analysis to counter myself, we have rejected the 382, right? We rejected the 382, which this kind of rejection off the 382 is normally a really good look to continue going lower, right? On a strong move, which I would say this is a strong move down. Not as strong as the move up, but that's a strong move down, man. I mean, you move down from the end of May to the end of September, you move down 95%. That's a lot, man. That's a very big move in a very short amount of time. Generally speaking, with strong moves, you respect the 382 very precisely like you did here, and then you reject and you go lower. But the thing is, when you reject the 382 like this, and you have all this time, you literally have like 4 weeks, 5 weeks to make your attempt lower, and you just don't. That tells me that this might be one of those occasions, one of those exceptions where even though it might have that look like you would go lower, I think that you would actually go up higher here, to be fair. So in other words, if you were to go lower, why haven't you done it already? Why is volume dying down as you're moving down, not picking up as you're moving down like it was here? And you can't really see it, but let's kind of zoom in here, right? Volume as you're moving down to these lows is picking up week after week. How come you're moving lower here with a higher low? Volume's not picking up until you start moving up, right? I think you're done. I think that's your low. So I really do believe pajamas is going to move up. I don't really know if I have anything else that I want to say. Even to its minimum target retracement, which genuinely, like if this thing was to do anything for the rest of the cycle, I would expect that it at least hits this. That's a 4x from here. And I think that that's going to happen, obviously, by the end of the year. It could happen by the end of the month. It's going to happen in a very short amount of time, and I don't think it's going to stop there. But at least that, right? I'm expecting new all-time highs, something of like a 30x to an 85x, whatever that is, 89, 90x, whatever, somewhere in that range, right? By the end of the cycle. This thing's market cap at the moment is 3.3 million. Is that accurate? Just want to make sure. No, 2.7. It was lagged from yesterday. 2.7 million. Very low market cap coin. And with a, with like a 100x, that'd put you at 278 million. So that's a very doable and achievable market cap, right? So whenever I talk about this thing doing a 100x or more, whenever I talk about these targets that aren't even at 100x, I mean this when I say that this is very possible to do, right? But most people don't catch moves like this because they don't want to invest in a less than $100 million market cap coin, a less than 10 million, less than 5 million, even at that, right? And I get it. I respect that. I really, I don't mess around with coins like that most of the time, right? That's why Jesus Coin and Pajamas have really been my only two that I've messed around with this cycle as far as that goes. And I didn't put a lot in to either of them, you know, and everyone's definition of a lot is different. Obviously I'm a top 100 holder in Pajamas, but it's not like in significance to my portfolio. It really isn't a lot, right? I'm not putting a lot of risk here. And I would say no matter what size your portfolio is as far as like money goes, put an amount that you're okay with losing, because you never know. With these kind of coins, you really are rolling the dice, okay? And you can up your odds of finding a winner if you do a little research. You research the tokenomics, you research the community, you research, you know, like what's backing the project, driving it to grow. Does it have any of that going on, you know? Kind of hedge your ability, or maybe not hedge. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it hedge? Refine your ability to make a more accurate prediction. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I got nothing else to say, guys. Pajamas, I really do believe is going to move up. I think if it were to go lower, it wouldn't be by much. It's at 0.0028 now. If we take a relative low to a relative high, you're already back at your 618. You've already gone down, you see, to your golden retracement zone. You could do this thing that a lot of cryptos have been doing where you just go right to your 786, your 886, but if we just bypass the 618 like that and go to one of these levels, I would hope we get an immediate kind of like bounce, something like that would take us up to the 382, at least the 0.5, but something above the 618 nonetheless. And the higher we go, the better, right? The crazier this bounce gets, the better. If we don't hold the 618. I think we do. As of now, I think that we are going to hold the 618. If we look at the RSI, you know, the RSI on the 4 hour looks very dominant, actually, like super dominant, you guys. Yes, it's below the 50, but higher lows, you're getting overbought, you're not getting oversold, right? Back here, you weren't getting overbought, you were getting oversold. I wonder what you were doing in price. Oh, you were going down. You were getting lower highs and lower lows. Who would have thought? Here, we're doing the same thing, but to the opposite effect. You're getting overbought and not getting oversold. I wonder what we're going to do. Oh, we're going up. We're getting higher highs and higher lows. But this low doesn't have to stop here. Could go down to 0.00238, 0.00218, something like that, right? And if it does, again, if we aren't to find support here and move up, right, and kind of stair step our way up, or however it is, maybe we just hop on a rocket ship and go to Mars. However it happens, if we don't do that now, we'll probably stop off in this area and then do that, right? And at the rate we're going, I would think, sometime over the next couple days. If it's not today that we have our low, it's going to be over the next couple days. So anybody looking to buy a very low cap meme coin with 100x potential at this point in the market that somebody can vouch for and say that they genuinely believe has a chance to do that, right? It's not just a random roll of the dice. And even then, it still is. I think this coin's good, man. I think it's got a real shot here, and I'm curious to see what comes out over the next like couple months with this thing. I have a theory. There's been some stuff being developed, but I don't know anything as far as that goes. I have a theory, but I'm gonna try and do some research and get some more conclusive evidence of these theories, because I think that would make a better case, man. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. High to low. Here we go. New all-time highs. That's what's to come. I got nothing else to say. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I appreciate you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.